How am I planning for Dark Dimension 3? I am just going to build up Hela and hope that Captain Marvel keeps attacking Greg. Well, that was the easiest video I've ever did. Hi guys, welcome back for another one. I am Mr. Free to Play. That is right, I'm a free to play player and I give free to play player advice, tips, tricks, and other things. In this video, I am answering a viewer asked question / a question that's been coming up lately in my Discord channel. So guys, if you're ready for it, it's time to plan for Dark Dimension 3. Sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Alright guys, before we jump into this planning for Dark Dimension 3, I just want to mention Choose My Fate is out. You have 8 hours left to get your vote in. I'm going to put an eye in the corner of the screen for you guys to check out that video if you have not voted yet. It is a really cool series. You guys get to choose what I do next in the game. For some reason, this video did not get a whole lot of views compared to the other ones. I don't know if it was a time thing or the fact I released 2 videos in the same day. I've heard things such as if a video is not 10 minutes or longer, it doesn't pop up as recommended if you're not subscribed or you don't have notifications turned on. So if you haven't, check it out. It is a pretty cool series that I do. You guys basically get to choose what I do next in the game. It's a pretty cool thing. Alright, anyways, let's get into the planning of Dark Dimension 3. Now, I've had people contact me about this one, like, hey, what's the plan? I've had my Discord ask, hey, anybody started Dark Dimension 3? What are you doing? And there really is no simple answer to put this in text format and send it over. It'd be like a paragraph, to be honest. So I don't think I can take out Dark Dimension 3 kind of like how some other content creators that are already there that are doing it. Let's begin with the information that's already out there. Alright, so let's start with one of the more popular YouTubers out there and someone who's known for putting graphics together, you know, telling you guys different things of what to, complete or how to complete them and so on and so forth. I have Casino's graphic up on my screen right now. As you guys can see, what his cheapest team, which is not recommended, his strongest team, which is not recommended, best value team, best value plus meta team. So it kind of gives you an idea of like, hey, I want to go with characters that are in the meta, best value, boom. He lays it out for you. And I'm going to link Casino's Discord in the description just in case you guys want to check out other infographics he does. I figured if I'm showing it, I might as well, show him some love in the description. Anyways, getting back to the point here. This is a great tool maybe to start having ideas with, and it may be a great tool, especially if you're early game enough and you can plan so far in advance of like, hey, you know what? I really want to take these characters, so let me start planning for them. And you can, but if you're like me and you're kind of already completed everything, and just as you completed everything, Dark Dimension 3 rolled out, and now you gotta like scramble to get the uniques, the mini uniques, it's a disaster. It's a grind, put it that way. But anyway, so this is what I kind of use as a starting base. These are some great suggestions, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to replicate all this because of where my characters are and what uniques I have, and we're gonna get into more of that. And before I get into the next part, there's a tool that I want to show you guys, but honestly, I would not even know this tool even existed if it wasn't for this YouTube creator right here, Milestones365. Like I said, I'm going to give out recognitions left and right because I only know some of this stuff that I'm sharing with you guys because of certain people, so I might as well share them if I know about them. The video that you guys want to check out is the lesson learned, the right way to build Dark Dimension 3. I thought he did a great job with it, and plus the tool that I'm going to show you guys was featured in his video, and that kind of really helped me plan because without it I'd probably still be a little confused and lost. So big thank you to that YouTube creator. And the tool that was featured in his video is what you guys see on the screen right now. It is the Marvel Strike Force Dark Dimension 3 Team Builder tool. So I think it's pretty cool. So first off, let me show you guys right now. I have 2 characters at tier 14 right now. I'm going to show them on the screen now. It's Minerva and Phoenix. They're done. So what this tool does is pretty cool is you can click on the characters you'd like to take into Dark Dimension 3 and it will actually tell you the mini uniques and superior uniques that you need to complete that character. So for example, Phoenix and Minerva, both done. You can see the resources I've already had to spend to get them to where they're at. It lets me know like, hey, tech here, mutant here, and superior uniques, which ones I need. Every tool needs to have 36 superior uniques to get to gear tier 14. That does not change. The mini uniques, however, can change based on the character. So for example, Phoenix has a multiplier of 3. Each of these 3 uniques is multiplied by 3. So this unique, 6 is a base, so 3 times 6 you get 18. 15 is a base for both of these, 3 times 15 is 45. You kind of see how it works. And then Minerva is a factor of 4. So you get 24, 60, and 60. Alright, so this kind of gives you an idea of how expensive each toon is based on their numbers. And if you just want to know, for example, hey, tech characters, it gives you a breakdown just by tech. So what is my plan from here? A couple things. One, I don't have the ability to whale out on whatever resources I want. And I know the mini uniques show up very rarely in the store. You get 1, maybe 2 if you're lucky to show up as you go. So you can only purchase maybe a max of 3 to 6 a day. You're expecting them to be pretty evened out. You're not expected to see one more than the other, and even though that can happen, RNG. So I know building up 4 or 5 tech characters is probably not the wisest idea. It will take me forever to complete Dark Dimension 3, and even though it's probably going to take forever to complete Dark Dimension 3, and you can see even Casino, I think he's approaching day 40. And the main goal of Dark Dimension 3 is you can't survive it. So you just want to go in every day, do as much damage as possible, and over and over and over again. So you really want characters that can do a lot of damage. I don't think there's any shenanigans, at least there's not any shenanigans that anyone's been able to show off or prove yet. So you kind of want to use that in the back of your mind. So how are we going to complete the rest of this team? So I want to spread my resources out. So the next 3 characters I build up, one's going to have a bio tag, one's going to have a mystic tag, and one's going to have a skill tag. And that way, by the time I complete those, the tech and mutant uniques might be built back up for me to take another mutant or tech character up. You only need 5 characters to start Dark Dimension 3. Once you have the 5, you can start. If I clear the first 5 nodes before I have a full 5 team of global characters, no big deal. I can just go with what I have and chip away at it. One of the other things that I've done is I've gone through and I've started recording the superior uniques that I have, because one, if I already naturally got a superior unique at 36, I might as well look at the toons that take that superior unique and put that character on my list. Is it going to be the best character? Probably not, but it's another character that I can start and chip away at. I can eventually put the character that I actually want there in that spot. And that's just an idea. You do not need to do that. That is just one of my personal preferences that I'm working on. Unfortunately, no person has 36 accidental superior uniques right now. I think the closest is Extremis, which if I go to the unique and find it, I can see all the characters that take that. Do I really want to build any of those characters up? I don't think so, but it's just an example. The next closest one I have is, it's actually a tie. There's 3 of them with the exact same thing. So let's say Oz Formula. Well, here's my options. So it's okay, well, I accidentally got 36 of these just by pulling orbs. So which one of those characters is probably the best to take? You can make a case for, I think, all of them except for Night Nurse. And that's just an example here. Like I said, I'm putting out different theories for you guys to think about. This is all about you guys thinking. And I'm going to, like I said, by the time we're done, you guys are going to have more of my personal plan in place. So for the next part, we need to jump back into the game. All right, so the next thing that I need to start looking at is, hey, I need to do damage. Who are my damage characters? Now, just because a character has a good damage stat does not mean they're going to do the most damage on your roster, because, hey, there's a thing that's called red stars. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is I want to filter my roster by red stars. And basically what I look at is characters I have at 5 or greater red stars and start looking at the possibility of them being candidates to take into Dark Dimension 3 just because of the damage they can do per day. And you start seeing some really good ones here, like Hella, Scientist Supreme. I know she's recommended by Casino. I guess flipping buffs, she can do some damage. I don't know for sure. I'd have to go and actually look at footage to see how effective she is to be able to recommend her, but she is an option. She is a meta character, so if you want to put resource into a meta character, she is one of those. Winter Soldier, 6 red stars. How much damage can he do? There's a tool that I'm going to jump into, but we're going to save that here for a little bit. Magneto, 5 red stars, 7 gold. He is pretty much as good as he's going to get for me right now. But obviously, since I just spent mutant, he's not going to get my mutant love right now. And then we get some more here. Gamora, Trooper. So talking of Trooper, we should probably go back to our website real quick. As you guys can see here, Trooper has the global tag, and he actually doesn't require any mini uniques at all. So you do not need any mini. He's the only character that doesn't require any mini uniques. I don't know if this was an oversight or if they just never thought of this one. But he is a 5 red star character for me. He could probably shoot pretty hard, and he's a quick character to get up and get in there. He's a high possibility. I don't think he's a permanent possibility, but then again, if I clear the global nodes with him there, it is what it is. And he just takes some shield tech, which is one that I don't know how many I have currently, because for some reason you can't look up your resources in this game. I wish that was a function that you could do. It's not. Anyways, let's get back into the rest of my roster. And we got some pretty unique characters, like Rhino. How effective would he be? I don't know. Crossbones, does he put out a lot of damage? 5 red stars, 7 gold. We can look into that. That's like I said, we're gonna look into some of these stuff. Iron Man's another one, could deal a lot of heavy damage. Could Rescue's Barrier really make a difference? Then we start looking at my 4 stars, and these are the ones where, like, unless they're meta, probably not. Some of the characters I'm excited for that I'm going to be getting here soon. 1, Black Bolt. I have 5 red stars waiting for him. He is going to be unlocked. So we're going to look into him as a high possibility. Ultron, who obviously can't get red stars, always a high possibility. He brings out bots like that. And actually, before I started realizing I should balance out my resources, I did start putting uniques into him. I'm probably going to hold off a little bit longer, but he probably will be the next tech character just because I accidentally already started it. But jumping back, Proxima Midnight, as of recording this, I have not pulled any of her orbs yet. Can I get her at 5 stars? I don't know. If I can get her at 5 stars, she's going to be a high possibility of me a character to level up. And then Corvus Glaive, unless I buy him, which I'm 100% free to play, so you guys already know the answer to that one. Not going to happen, but those 6 red stars on him, as him being a damage dealer, it would be pretty sweet. But you never know. I might not clear Dark Dimension for 6 months. It might be that hard. Who knows? Hopefully not. Alright, and then the next website you guys want to check out, and like I said, for all these websites, the description will be down below, is MSF.gg. All kinds of good information here, stats. They do have a little note there that it might not be 100% accurate. So at max stars, max gold stars, max red stars, you can see who the highest, I have this sorted by damage dealers, you can see who the highest damage dealer in the game. So obviously, Black Bolt and Phoenix being 2 of the highest. Now, there's other factors that go into this, like what's the percentage of damage their base moves do. Obviously, if a character's doing 600% damage and the other one's doing 280, there's a huge difference there. It doesn't matter how much the damage is. Obviously, the one doing 600% damage could be doing a lot more, even if their damage stat is not as high. So, for example here, Black Bolt is going to be 5 red stars, 5 gold. So you can see where Black Bolt is. He has 16,448. And then let's compare this to Dark Phoenix. So Dark Phoenix is right there, but Dark Phoenix is not going to have the exact same stats. Now I am one promotion credit short of taking Dark Phoenix from 4 red stars to 5 red stars, and I am going to put 5 red stars on her for Dark Dimension 3. So she's going to get that 5th one, but she also has a 6 gold star. So if we put the 6 gold star on Dark Phoenix, you can see her damage is 17,018, which is higher than Black Bolt's. So this is the other thing you got to play around with your roster. Exactly where is your damage on your characters? Hela, who's 5 gold, 5 red. Still very high damage dealer at 14,952. So these are some things to take into consideration when you're trying to balance your team and who could do the most damage and stuff like that. And my team is always fluctuating. The team that I plan out today is probably not the team it's going to end up being. It changes. Every single time I get a new character gear tier 14, it changes who's going next. Right now, I'm still a whole lot of debating. I'm debating between if I'm going to go Proxima Midnight or Sif as my next skill tag, because I'm not really liking any of the skill tags up here. I'm probably going to throw in Trooper just because he's pretty much, I'm going to say use the word free, but he's really not free. It just means he's free of any mini uniques. So I need a skill tag, so I'm like debating between those two. I need a, what's up next? Mystic tag. Mystic tag for me is pretty much going to be Hela. I can't really see me going with anything else other than Hela first, because I think she's an OP character, and using so many other game modes, I think I'd be doing myself a disservice if I don't use all my first Mystic gear to do Hela first. I just think that has to happen. And then Bio, there's quite a lot of characters. A lot of the city characters that are meta or have the Bio tag. And here's the other thing you have to be careful of, like Venom. Go over there, Venom. Symbiote Spider-Man. And where is Carnage? One, they all take Bio gear. Not that they all take Alien Spores. So the chance of you getting 108 alien spores to take all 3 of them up to have like the best combo city characters in the game, it's just not going to happen. At least not if you're in my situation. If you're able to spend and able to cycle through the store, buy alien spores every single time you see it in the war shop and the supply shop, maybe you can do it, but this is not, I mean, this is obviously not realistic. So, I mean, I should look at my bio gear for like my first city character, or I can jump back up. Like there's Black Bolt, which is going to be a high, like to me is going to be another one that I'm really considering. Actually, it's pretty much already locked. He's probably going to be one of the 5 cosmic characters, if not one of the first 5 characters to start it. Then we got other characters like Captain Marvel's got the bio tag. Me, my 6 red star Winter Soldier has the bio tag. And actually, if we look at Winter Soldier, what would his damage be at 6 red? Actually, his damage is not bad. He's not that far down from the top. Hey, his ultimate might hit it really hard. Now I got to really consider that one. Guys, let me know in the comments down below. Should Winter Soldier be considered as one of the characters that I rank up for Dark Dimension 3? Anyways, moving on from that. But you guys gonna get the point. Like, there's a lot of options here. And then you start talking about synergy. So, hey, if I got Hela, am I going to throw in, like, Loki, Thor, you know. But anyway, so, like, let's see. Let's plan this out. Let's plan this out like I'm doing it for real. And I need a skill character. We're going to go... I went to synergy with Hela, so I'm going to go Sif. So once I've cycled through all this, then I probably should go back to, since Minerva was the first one I built back up, I'm hoping my tech's built back up by then, so then I'll go after like Ultron. And then I should cycle back around to Mutant, and Mutant's going to be a tough one. I'm torn between, I'm probably going to go Magneto just because my Colossus isn't built up that very well. Colossus protecting Phoenix. Will it be a good combo? I don't know. Keeping Phoenix alive to deal a lot of damage is a good strategy, but how long can you really keep her alive? I mean, then who knows, in that time frame, maybe I did get 36 Oz formula, so then I'll just go, hey, Oz formula, what do I need? Well, I have these characters with me. You know what? I need a bio character because I just spent money on Magneto, so I can't do Deadpool, so let's do, you know, let's do Spider-Man. Maybe those defense downs will stick, you know, and then I have a bio character and kind of like that. So it's like, so for my personal thing is like, I'm just doing a rotation of, I'm going tech, mutant, probably mystic, skill, bio, just because most of the bio is city, so that can be the last thing in the rotation, and just rotating through, and then also recording down my superior uniques, because if, like I said, if I accidentally get one at 36 just by pulling orbs, then might as well pick a character in that category and level them up, because they're not, that unique's going to go to waste. And the chances of the devs, every once in a while the devs will add a character to the game and give them one of the older superior uniques, but in most cases they start creating new superior uniques, which just dilutes the pool of when you actually pull superior uniques, just dilutes that pool of who you're going to get. And there's already 3 superior uniques in the game that don't have any characters tied to them right now, but they're in the game. So yeah, you can expect that kind of stuff going on. And guys, that is pretty much my plan for Dark Dimension 3. The actual 15 characters, like I said, they're going to keep changing until I'm actually completely done. Every patch, new characters come out. Event characters, if I get good red star pulls on them, I can push to hopefully get them to 5. Also 5 stars with Proxima Midnight's new drop rate. It may not be as reliable as it used to be for me, but we'll find out when I pull my Proxima Midnight coming up soon, which actually should be tomorrow's video if the planning goes according to plan. But if you guys want, I can keep you up to date as I progress through my Dark Dimension teams, as I'm building characters up. If you guys would like to know, you know, how's it going, I can pretty much add those to videos as just updates, you know, at the end of videos, beginning of videos, doesn't matter. Just let me know in the comments down below if that's something you guys would like to actually see. Be more than happy to do that for you. If there's anything I missed or something you didn't understand, please let me know in the comments down below. And before I go, my alliance leader asked me to do a quick plug right here. You guys can see his player ID on the screen. If you're interested in joining his alliance, you just reach out to him with his player ID and he'll respond back. Alright, and that will do it for me, guys. That is the Dark Dimension planning that I'm currently, process that I'm in. I don't have a complete picture because, like I said, the picture keeps changing. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified when videos go live, make sure you turn on that notification bell, because as I found out, my smaller videos, you guys they don't pop up in your recommended. And show me some support by hitting the thumbs up button, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.